Hello you lovely people and welcome to a new video. Alrighty, so right off the bat I just want to say full discretion, I have no script for this video whatsoever. I'm going purely based off just, what I want to say, kind of rambling. I do have a video playing in the background, so for all those people who need something to watch while you're listening to something, here you go. Real quickly, I do want to talk about what I am doing in this video. You'll see later on that there's actually two different clips. They were recorded on two separate days, one of which I am recording currently, if that makes sense. But yeah, basically I just wanted something to show while I kind of talked to you guys about a little bit of everything, more so stuff that's a reasoning, I guess, as to why I've been gone for so long. But yeah, so getting into what I'm actually doing in the background, this is actually my little book reading log slash, well, it's a manga reading log. You'll see later on though that I am cutting up manga covers and stuff and like writing in manga covers, so on and so forth. The camera quality or like the setup is not the best, so please bear with me with that as well. It's not the best, I know. It's just what I was able to do with my current setup. But yeah, so this is just something I put as background. It's something that I've been having to do for the last little bit as well, something that I've been kind of neglecting for a while, which again you'll see later on. I flip through the pages and you can see that I've literally just been neglecting it for months on end. I started doing this year and I've been trying my best to keep up with it. I've been keeping up with it on my notes app, which is how I keep track of everything that I've read this year. But in terms of actually keeping track of it within the scrapbook, not my best efforts, so to speak. So that's what I'm doing in the background. I do a lot of different things in it. Now let's get into the actual topic of today's episode, because I feel like that's pretty important to start talking about now. So hi, I've been gone for a little bit. I don't actually know how long I've been gone. I should probably look into that. It was 4 months ago. Update, 4 months ago. That's insane. This video is going to be a bit of a longer video. Most of my videos are going to be longer videos. I don't think I ever said that in the initial introduction to who I am or whatever. I don't think I ever said that. I am a huge yapper, so if you don't like yappers, leave because I am definitely a big yapper. I love to yap. So where I've been the last, well, I guess 4 months, funny enough, I actually have been in a both reading slump and just a life slump, if that makes sense. I kind of have just been trying to take every day at the moment, if that makes sense. Take every day, you know the saying. Work has been really stressful lately. I'm not gonna get too much into my personal life like that. I have been trying to record other videos though, which I have been feeling pretty, happy, I guess, about. I hope I can edit and upload those soon. I have 2 that I'm currently working on as the time of recording this. I also have 2 videos that I have been neglecting to finish editing, which is why I decided to do this video, because this video is just kind of like a real quick, just sit down, record an audio file, edit the audio file, and then it could literally be posted just after that, which I felt was a little bit less intense than what else I've been filming, which I'll go into that in a second. But yeah, so that's why I'm kind of doing this format of just me talking. Like I said, I literally don't even have a script to this, don't even know exactly what I want to talk about. I probably should have planned that ahead of time too. But yeah, this is just me genuinely and utterly just exposing my most, deepest, vulnerable thoughts. So let me talk about one of the videos specifically, actually 2 of the videos that I have been working on and then just completely completely just got unmotivated to finish, so to speak, finish recording. Not recording, they're recorded. I just need to compile them and actually get through the process of editing and, like filming voiceovers for one of them, stuff like that. There's 2 videos that were initially supposed to be posted like 3 months ago now. One of them was supposed to be filmed, recorded, posted 3 months ago. The other one, we're in August, so it was meant to be posted last month, which never got posted. And so the first one that I was initially going to post like 3 months ago was the one that I was talking about in my first video of me and my boyfriend going on a trip, and I was gonna, film and do a little like manga haul, which, by the way, it happened. I went on that trip, we bought manga, I recorded both in the in the hotels that we were at, I recorded in the actual stores. Most of the video, I'm not lying, like I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. Most of the video is almost completely ready to be posted. For some reason, I just got so overwhelmed with the fact that we went on one trip, and then like literally the next like week or two we decided to go on another trip, and I recorded again more videos. I recorded another haul, and I was initially going to come back motivated to, edit and then post that video, and then it never happened. I would love to edit and finish, compiling them and posting it. I'm gonna do that. I want to do that even if it's like, months later, because with my track record, it might take me a while to finish anything, but I do still want to post that, whether that is something that you guys would want to watch or not. That is something that I want to fulfill for myself. Don't really, it's just, I don't know, I'm really weird about it. It's something that I was really happy to record, and something that I was really happy to feel like I was getting over, because I'm very much so antisocial, I guess. I very much so find it hard to record in public, which was one of the reasons why I decided to film in public, because I wanted to try and get over my little hump of not feeling comfortable recording in public. And I did it, I'm proud of myself for doing it, but for some reason after the trips I just couldn't find myself to feel motivated again to edit it and post it, which again, I do want to edit fully that one and post it, as well as the next one that I did, which that one was what I called a mid-year wrap-up. Not that you guys can see me, but I did like quotations, air quotes, a mid-year wrap-up. Also, if you can hear my dog in the background, please ignore him. But anyways, going back to the video that I was talking about, I recorded a mid-year wrap-up. I recorded all of the parts. I didn't fully finish editing them, but I recorded them. It took me like 3 days to record it, and then I fell into such a slump where for some reason I edited maybe 3 clips in total of it. Like I filmed a audio recording, I was like, okay, I'm so motivated to do this, and then all of a sudden, nope, it didn't go through. All of a sudden I just felt so unmotivated to continue it that I was like, I can't do this. And then obviously, my actual job takes priority over me filming these silly videos. So I was just like, well, I don't feel motivated to record any videos. I don't feel motivated to finish editing the videos. Like, I just didn't feel motivated to do anything really. And that left me in such a big slump where at one point, which again, if you're paying close attention to the video that's actually playing behind me yapping, you'll see a couple of months where I just only read like 1 or 2 volumes just because I could not get myself out of the slump. I will say there is like 1 or 2 months where I did read Fourth Wing, like an actual book, and that was great. I loved every second of that, but I just could not pick up a volume for the life of me, and I do not know why. And same with editing, and same with recording videos and filming videos, and even like on my Instagram and even on my TikTok, especially on my TikTok. I just couldn't film anything. I couldn't feel the need to film. Like, it was weird. It was honestly a really hard time where I was just like so unmotivated, but I still obviously wanted to make videos and stuff, but I couldn't. And it was something that was deeply affecting me, that I couldn't, do it, that I just kind of gave up for a bit, and I was just like, whatever, like, and that's why it's taken 4 months to even think about a possibility of trying to like restore my account, if that makes sense. um but yeah, like I was saying, I'm mainly active on Instagram, I will say that. But even on my Instagram, it was lacking. Like, I kept trying to read, I kept trying to be active, but it was just something that I just, like, I couldn't post photos. I couldn't like feel the motivation to set up like my tripod and like try to film a dumb little TikTok up until recently. Um, as of the day that I am recording this, it is August 17th. It's like 10 p.m. August 17th. So it's pretty late in the day, but but this last week I think has been the most I've read, period. The most motivated I felt to record, edit, film even. Um, and it's almost like a spark was lit in me again, where I was like, maybe I can do this. Maybe, I just needed a bit of time to replenish myself and feel like, hey, maybe I do have a chance at, making this something that I can actually commit to and fulfill, even if it's just like making a video every like once a month or something. Like, I was talking to my partner about this, and I was like, you know which, by the way, God bless his heart. He has been very, you know he's been very nice and supportive. That's the word. He's been very supportive about me, trying to do this and like trying to record videos, and stuff like that. I'm glad that he has been, because again, not to go too much back into like, the trip, but when we were on that trip, he was very much so like, no, like, if you want to record, like, go for it, like, do you want me to record for you like some of the shelves, because obviously I'm a little bit shorter and he's a little bit taller. So he was like, do you want me to like, record a bit of the upper shelves, and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, it's okay. But like, he's just been really supportive about it, and I'm really glad that he has been. And speaking with him, he's been like, like, I think you should do it. Like, if it's something that you feel motivated to do, like, even if you get into a little bit of a slump, I feel like you should do it. This has always been more of a like side project, more of a like doing it for fun project, more than it has been, like oh, do it for like the fame or do it for the money or anything like that. Obviously, being I hate to say this, but being a Gen Z kid, becoming a YouTuber has always been something that's always been like forefront of my mind. Like, maybe if I could make myself, at first I was like, oh, maybe if I could be like a gaming YouTuber or whatever. And then the more I thought about it, I'm just like, I mean, I just don't feel like I have the persona for it, but I really want to have the persona for it, if that makes sense. And I feel like I can do it, you know? Which is really weird for me to say again. Like, it's all weird for me to say. Like, I feel weird saying it. I loved recording like videos. Like, I have so many videos on my phone of like before I even posted my like introduction video. Before then, like I have a video from like maybe a year ago where it's just like a silly little unboxing video of like me unboxing my pre-owned The Devil is a Part-Timer series, like the books I bought online. And I'm just like, yeah, I've always had fun recording. Like, why don't I, try to not force myself, but try to make myself feel motivated enough to do it again. And I think that's where it comes in, like, like maybe I should try again. And that's ultimately what the point of this video is. that's ultimately the point of the video, that I'm trying to say, like, I want to try again. And I want to have that option of like, I can film a video, like I can record something, even if it's something as simple as just like what I read this month. Like, I even something like that feels rewarding to me, if that makes sense. And yeah, so I don't, it's always so hard to like film an outro for this type of content, especially knowing that half of the audio that I'm currently recording, it's like about 24 minutes long, but most of this is gonna get cut out in the afterwards. I'm sorry this was a longer video. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to, start recording more. Like I said, I have 2 current series, I guess, that I'm currently in the works of recording. So I'm currently, recording them. I just really wanted to film something or like record a voice audio just to say like, hey, I want to try again, and to kind of walk through my thought process that I've been going through the last like 4 months, trying to figure out if this is something I actually want to do. And the answer is, of course, I do. I want to do this. Like, I would love to be the type of person who people come to just like, after a long, day or whatever, like, or even just, to get someone's opinion on a manga or a book that you've read. I'd love to be that, like, just like, hey, like, for example, for me, I love going to a YouTuber, Mangatama. So many of my current reads that I've had, or like my current manga series that I've started, have been because of her. And I would love to be that for someone, if that makes sense. I'd also just love to be the type of person who you could just come to watch content and not like feel so bombarded by like reality. If that makes sense too. I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing. But yeah, so I hope that all of you watching, if you've made it to this point, would subscribe and, follow me on my journey. Maybe go follow my other social media, and just see where, where this takes me. Obviously, don't have to, but yeah, if you like longer content videos, I'm definitely gonna be that person. My videos are gonna be like an hour long minimum, besides this one. That's not true. I hope not. That'd be a lot for me to But yeah, even if I'm just recording monthly videos, I hope that you guys tune in. Obviously, I don't hope that I'm only posting monthly videos if I do decide to fully do this, and not just give up on it in 4 months and then come back to it in 4 months. But yeah, so I hope that you guys will continue to follow along. I hope that you guys will find me funny, or at least somewhat interesting, even though currently my voice probably sounds so boring. Again, thank you so much for watching till the end of this. I'm going to do my best to I'm going to do my best to finish editing this and post it as soon as I can. Because again, I don't want this to sit in my AE drafts and just build up dust. And I hope that if I do post either of the two other content that I was telling you guys about, the mid-year wrap-up as well as the shopping with me videos, I hope that you guys will like those as well. Let me know if you do, if they ever come out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you find me funny, hit that subscribe, hit that like too, like my videos. Like I said earlier, feel free to go down to my other social media. Instagram is the one I am most active on, to be honest, even though I'm not very active on social media, period. But feel free to follow the TikTok as well. And I hope you guys have a lovely day full of manga. Read more manga, or books, or both. Read more of both. Bye bye.